This finally. Yo mina genki ine bacot. Yo WhatsApp kan. Yo WhatsApp kan kembali lagi bersama saya Ryosuke Sakutagawa di sini sebagai bartender kalian malam ini. Alas ya boy bangsat. Bodoh amat. Oke lah, mari kita abis itu ya sebelum kita mulai dulu kali ini ya kita bakalan lanjutin game yang udah lama banget cuy, gila sih, udah lama banget kita gak main, gak ngelanjutin ya. Itu udah apa kabar itu pelanggan saya di sana, itu gila sih, mana anjir gamenya. Alas ya boy, kok nanggung. Bentar nih. Nah, sip. Oke, kita lanjut di kita lanjut Valhalla. Game bartender atas dasar saran siapa sih itu, Ray dulu ya, gitulah. Duit saya 2000, saya tidak ingat ini sampai mana terakhir, sial. Kayaknya gede yang perlu ku beli lagi deh. kalau gitu kita langsung mulai saja go to work. Seperti biasa kita kan voice acting, mencoba untuk voice acting meskipun suara saya hancur ya. Sial. Gila. Good evening. Aku lupa aja soal ini. Good evening. Oh, hi there. Anjir, Alma ini baru, kayaknya aku baru lihat ini. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Kira aku mencet apa tadi? Alma? Leonidas. Gillian. It's Gillian, you know. Its name is Gillian. Marcello. Kok jadi Marcello, cuk? Goblok. I stumbled across her on my way in and asked her if she want to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure. Sure. Make yourself at home. Where's boss? She didn't put the shit, goblok. Jatuh helm. Ntar aku HP ku jatuh. Where's boss? She didn't put the helm on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. Jugbogs. Seperti biasa, tidak perlu basa-basi ya. Time to mix drinks and change life. Yeah. What was that? Oh, just something they made me say back in instruction. It kind of stuck. I went to school that made us stand up with our hand on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kinda like that. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh ya, bentar, iklannya belum dipasang. Bentar, mana tadi iklan ramen mahal. Nah. Ramen $60, gila. A glass with signature to I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kira Mickey girl came here yesterday before her concert, actually. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like Bing more, actually. The stoic looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. Siapa lagi yang jadi Damien? Siapa lagi yang jadi Damien? Terminum. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for a few months now. I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. Anjrot. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something you break. It's more like The guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know? Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all, for all, for all these pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone's memory. Ah, dia jualan figura aja. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true. Shut up. I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Oh, I really like this one of hers living in her office. I think I'll copy it. Oh my. Oh my ra. Teme. Kayak gitu aja. Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Pff, sure, why not? Was a bad touch, goblok. Apa namanya bad touch? Bronzen extrig. Oke, aku agak lupa tombolnya. Bronzen extra kedua, powder delta 2, flanner G2, 4 kermetrin, douche. Terus all rocks and mix. Ya, serve. Here. We'll give these drinks their silly names. Usually the one who register it. Some people have quite a silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over these particular drinks names. Yeah. So, who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. Dia itu gimana? Dilihat ininya. Mobil lah katanya. And what's wrong with him? Turns out he was a larper. Larper apaan anjir? Apaan anjir larper itu? Sial. Kosakata macam apa ini? Salah. Wait. LARP? What LARP is that? Is it a food? LARP itu kan kalau misalnya ini ya apa namanya? Pok and LARP. Goblok. Live action role playing. Oh, walah, sial. Terus kenapa? Sounds more like a nickname of some very heavy-handed writer or a military organization. Aduh. Wait. wait kok anjir kok patah-patah ini. Alah, Chrome-nya kebuka. Bentar guys. Oh iya, sebentar ini ya penjinya agak ini ya. Penjinya agak jalan. Wait. Sebentar guys. Tuh kan goblok. Lagi-lagi sial, ininya agak ku nyalain. Goblok emang. Wait bentar. Let's go. Sebentar ya. Bentar ya guys. Oh ada Jordan. Halo Jordan, irasaimashsen. Welcome to the stream. Wait, agak ngelag bentar. Ini tadi PNG-nya lupa ya. Enggak, malah PNG-nya agak gerak sih ya. Oke. Wah, musiknya enak, hier gila. Lah, kok malah balik? Gimana sih? Harusnya udah nih. Si Android penjiriak. Ntar penjiriaknya belum ini. Oh iya, belum di-update goblok. Aduh kaki. Tolong. Ntar kesemutan. Masih belum juga, sial. Nah, kan bener. Nah, tapi terlalu kecil. Bentar nih. Oh iya, bentar ya ke ini. Ku pindahin. Gak kelihatan tulisannya di tengah. Oke. Ya sabar, Android gamenya sialan nih, ngelag. Oke, kita lanjut. Wait, bentar tadi. Si Android. Wait, bentar. Tadi sial, ke ini dong, kepencet tadi aku mencet ini, mencet apa tadi, CTRL ya apa shift ya tadi. Wait, how I see the entahlah, bodo amat, skip aja lah. You see, that's a problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting no to him. Tuh. Think about it. how you ended your long-lasting relationship for things like those. Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get more action. Yeah, I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Last night? Last night? Your cat doesn't count. A year ago, it was messy. See? You see? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would push fuckboy over there into a closet age ago. Fuckboy? People have different needs and gimana sih? People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, make sure you perform with theirs. Putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pat your head. Dozing off, knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Jail? Anything I can make you to shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my uncle, you won, one on one. One on. Jadi itu lagi anjir. I'll have you know that my uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Siapa lagi anjir tuh? Ini gak? Budenya bude. Still, get me something weird, will you? Ventriloquism. Weird. A weird drink. Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon. Let's see. Weird drink, promo drink, fit that bill easily ya udah oke. Aduh astaga. Like promo drink kita kasih yang mahal aja gimana aja. Crazy Trample, wait. Bentar guys, tiba-tiba nge-lag anjir. Kita cek test manager dulu. Kenapa kau patah-patah si anjrot? Kau game enteng patah-patah juga sialan. Sudah cukup. Wow. Pak usah nyalain Discord ya udahlah, kan nyalain Discord enak sih, biar ada geraknya juga, enggak terlalu kok, kalem. Kayaknya emang dari gamenya aja sih kurang ajar emang. Oke. Promo drink by type. Bloom like 230. Zenstar 210. Tergisi Temple 210 tadi, Piano Woman, Piano Man. Nah ini aja. Five Idle Height, Tua Ga Padma, Bronzon Ezra 2. Kebanyakan goblok. Cara buangnya gimana, lupa gue. Kan 2, 3, terus ini 5, ini 5, sama kamotrinnya 3. All age and mix. Piano Woman, Sheriff here. Yeah, this fits the bill. It's not promotional drama to commemorate a movie. Red. They leaped at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Ah. You know, your order are weird today. They are? Ntar, astaga, ngeselin tuh. Ngaruh gak sih, tapi bagus ya estetik kayak gitu. Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is the brandini, and then something like a cobalt velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know. Something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion about the whole Alice rabbit thing? That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they've prepared just for the occasion like this. As always, very perspective of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember that it was just a pretty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It's what happened when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It's no longer a group but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. So you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the action of such an entity, apalah. But it may be anything, an individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So, Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. There's something else that worries me though. That kind of story always that kind of story always catch the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risk or consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of twins broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's thanks to that damn Alice Rabbit thing. I see. But enough on that. There's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah. You've been delaying my invitation for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh, that. Yeah. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, Alamak. At this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know, you need some human warmth in that place. Yeah. Anjrot. Your tits. Your tits alone will fill my entire bathroom. Goblok. Sumpah goblok ini. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. Break a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? Padahal cakep sih aku bilang. I mean, it's not a date. I just wanna have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you is out is 10 a.m., you know? That's early morning by my standards. Sial. Kurang ajar ya bang. Jam 10 pagi, jam 10 tuh siang anjrot. Ntar minum dulu. I mean, it's not that I don't wanna hang out. I just don't want to wake up early. Cial emang dia mager bangun pagi ya. Gila emang. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like say, a big brandini. Finally, that's the Alma I know. Yeah, welcome back. A big brandini is enough. Brandini gede. Mana? Brandini 6 berarti 12. Tua gapat 6 8 9 10 11 12 3 berarti 6 tua gapat 6 1 2 2 karmutrin 2 tetet. Nah, terus all age and mix. Stop. Nah, brand ini gede. Serve here. You know, Brandini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the martini. Problem is, the BDC got a hold of a brand of firm. Aduh nge-lag anjir. Suaranya patah-patah. The problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. Yeah. So, on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? Don't you worry about what people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really. Most of the time. Salah suaranya. Not really. Most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's beside the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem. And I've always found my job fun. Fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. It's not like every day's a thrill. Do you meet with your client or I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hating me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth. I also don't have to lose. Oh my god. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth, because big boobs equals small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself, they weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up as this health nerd or something. Give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Well, the questions. Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. Wah, udah pergi. Take care. Siapa lagi nih? Halo, Sugeng. Dia cowok apa cewek ini? Ow. Aduh, orang ini lagi anjir. Oke, tadi habis makan nih. Hello, Mr. Donovan. Ya kan orang botak satu lagi nih anjrot. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of the woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like a plastic and carbon fiber. They hard as fuck, and that's all my abdomen left. Abdomen felt. Shit. Goblok, botak nih. Do you normally greet people with that way? I'm a man that can contain himself when he sees something he likes. Kid, salah sebentar. I'm a man that can contain himself when he sees some things he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flatter than filled at my summer house. Kurang ajar ya, di roastingnya parah jot. A bit of advice: you shouldn't provoke the one serving you drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. I'm just not part of it. Today, I'm making this quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says. Kalau nggak salah bir ya, aku lupa. Mr. Donovan wants the usual. 3 days and here are the usual thing. Ih, live. Tanggung deh, saya kesalahan lainnya pada live, saya tidak live ya. Habis ini juga udah tanggal 8 ya. Bir, kita bikin bir saja anjrot. Satu yang gede apa yang kecil aku lupa ya. Dua gede ya, gede, coba gede aja, aku agak lupa soalnya. Berarti 2 4 2 4 4 juga 8 ini. Oh, udah 8. All mix. Kayaknya bener sih, singkatku juga. Sudah kesal ingin ganti game. Sebenarnya ganti game mah tinggal ganti, cuman tanggung aja ini gak selesai. The usual. Sure, this will work. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So, I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? What the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Oh, botak emang sialan. Sure, I had to blackmail the editor of other outlets, but the end result is what matters. Rating bintang 1 gak ada B-Indonya Hili. Kalau ada mah saya baca bahasa Indonesia nyatu. I see. Wait, blackmail? You would be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hey, the signature on that glass over there. Oh yeah. That big teeth Lilim was here? She came yesterday before the concert. Yeah. Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip worthy? No. Tabloid worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is also honest. Is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here. Anything. I've got nothing. Everyone has Everyone has a prize. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her or that you didn't already know. Fine. Say, are many of your interns women, Mr. Donovan? All of my interns are women, kid. Every single one of them is a pack of hungry, desperate bitches. Yeah. Why only women? Did you ever watch Race for Hope? The movie? Yeah. A movie about journalists looking for clues regarding a murder. That techie movie had everything. Romance, action, a dog with sunglasses. Asu lagi anjing mulu disebutin anjing. It also sold this weird fantastical image of what journalism is. I'm guessing lots of girls saw it in high school and want to become journalists. And now I have to deal with that shit. How can be so sure? How can you be so sure? Ntar nih kok windownya aneh. Oh nasib. My first brother-in-law was a doctor. He said that a couple of years after that emergency heart movie, all of his interns were women for a long while. And this why you don't let brats that barely understand what responsibilities are pick a career. Bentar, gimana? And this why you don't let brats that barely understand what responsibilities are pick a career. Do you perhaps know a girl named Kimberly Va-11? Doesn't ring a bell. Who is she? Nobody. Forget I said anything. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information when you won't share your scoop on the singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Ntar, aduh. Okay. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers? Pasti ada Cilde di sini. Dikira Genshin aja. Not really, no. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece and even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that. Si botak nih semriwing mampir dah. Sering mampir, iya 3 hari ya mampir terus ya. Apa namanya, kepala jurnalis lah kalau dibilang kan. Kayak ini loh, siapa sih yang di Spiderman itu kan? I think I've heard about that somewhere. One of them. Aku kangen si anjing mah itu kemarin doang, Ray. They sent me a message to some outlets saying they have proof to belibet. Iya weh. Lagi mana gak ada anjing lagi, gak tahu sih kalau depan story-nya ada anjing lagi, mungkin ada paling. They sent a message to some outlets saying they have proof of their claims that they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow. Alah ngelek. Oh, that'd be interesting to see, I think. I know, right? Alright, kid. Give me a bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Okay. He wants a bleeding Jane. That's pain of pace. Bleeding Jane. Kau nggak pernah dengar ya, tapi kayaknya ini. Okay. Bronjon extract 3 powder delta 3 planner gate olah blended 1333 all blend. Okay. Bleb cepet wah anjir. Stop. Bleed Jane. Here. Simple enough for you, I see. So I've heard this Dan and Jane's bar. Is it true? Ya, gas realisasikanlah. Apanya? apanya yang direalisasikan? Aduh. Never thought I'd hear about the undivided of the West again. More so after that incident with the bears. Where is she? She's out running some bears? Bears? 6 years ago, a cash trap that is Zane entered the underground ring for money. Phase 10 and range crazy blibet anjing. Phase 10 and range grizzly bears. She beat them all without killing them. Shit. I heard she set them free afterwards too. And you were there? I was drunk and bored. What can I say? Do you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember. Too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then too. I heard someone there guessed that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of the stadium. Tenpennya GTA San Andreas pesan bir. Botak sial. Nah, wait. Threw it so hard, her arm fell off. But that sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me my second yacht. What? Dia dapat yacht. I knew betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. Oh, udah ganti. Cepat juga ternyata. Shave. Alamak. Shave. Oh, udah. Masih break sih. Kirain udah. Lupa saya. Is it now shift to clip the name? Ganti iklannya, iklan gelut. Saya mau iklan ramen 60.000. Nah, pop mie $60. Gak usah diganti, saya malas. Boss, you're back. Yeah, sorry about being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my B2C regional manager. Oh, everything alright? As alright as it can be, considering that we are closing eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filled and everything's being put in order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you, but don't spend too much time without a job. But if possible, to reassign you a SAP after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brand might be the angriest of us all. Alah, siya boy. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headache, he said. Hey. Hey. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credential of He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that's working here before. Well, who's that? Gila. The one who bought a levitation potion and then threw himself off the building. Gila. Ah, yes, the levitation potion story. You use word euphemisms, boss. Anyway, I find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job after all this. Just who is Gil? I have an idea who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closure is no excuse to slack off. Yes, sir. You guys do know I can hear you, right? This place look familiar. Gak tau siapa sih ini. Anjir, siapa ini anjir? Excuse me, is it the Valhalla bar? Oh, ada Yuki, Rasai Machine. Welcome to the bar. Elas ya, boy. It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Welcome to Brawlhalla ya, bukan itu game itu. Oh God. What it says planning now? Excuse me? Alamat. I want a drain whose name was changed after many women protested. I want a drain whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure. Apa anjir? What was that whose name was changed after people caused a sting? What? Apa ya? Sumpah apa anjir, aku gak paham. Apa ya? What does that dream was name was changed after people caused a sting? Ini kah? Kayaknya aku kudu baca deh ininya. Titan Blue bukan nothing to mama. Oh, ini mentok. Mana gak ada tadi. Ini bukan tadi apa? Bukan astaga, ngelag. Pigeon itu bukan. Kenapa masih Francis bukan. It's supposed to mean bench in not when survival file kayaknya bukan dalam hal bukan lesson karena bukan apakah ini sparkling, tastes like caramel. Apa ini ya? Ntar. Ini kah? Tadi katanya ini kan cowok-cowok, banyak cewek yang komplain. Aduh, entahlah, gak tahu. Coba aja satu, tidak ada salahnya. 2, 3 5, 5, 2, 3 all age and mix ke fruit. Nah, ini kah? Here you go. Oh, bener kayak. Very nice, thanks a lot. Very nice, thanks a lot. So you know say, goblok. So you know say, miss, I'm Stella Hoshi. My pleasure. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Yup. In fact, I'm glad you know her because she left this here last time. Oh god. So she left her helmet behind again. Not the first time, huh? Her helmets have been picked up by all sort of people in the last 3 months. Man. Pilots, nurses, artisans, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always live with the people who return it, at least. Wow, quite a few people. Oh, berarti saya sini yang ini ya, yang white neck. Kapan hari itu yang helmnya ketinggalan aja. Says as much of a sociable girl as she is totally clothes. At least when she is not being serious, she is very competent when she's put her mind to it. I see. Aduh, kupingnya. Kupingku cubit ya. So, did she recommend you this place or? We're meeting here today. Oh, berarti kesini juga itu juga si say itu tadi. I can't see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Keramikis autograph on the glass? Alamak, like astaga. Seems like the glass is conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How did you get it? She stopped here yesterday, just before the concert. Really? Magic kaya? Magic? Apa sih anjir? I mean, she did. Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Yep. This Sora-like signature is hers. So your name's Jill then. Yes. And this nice. Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear her songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. I heard she even opened with new version of Science Park. I'm so vexed that I couldn't purchase a ticket for this one. New version? Yes, I heard a link from the event. It felt more, how to put it, hot-blooded. I see. She definitely took the dark act too far. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello, where the hell are you? Aduh, ngelag. Car crash? Oh, you're helping. Aduh, bentar, dadaku terlalu turun ininya. Apa namanya? Terlalu agak turun tadi. Parah sih. Car crash. Oh, you're helping. Well, I'll take along. Alright. Yeah, don't worry. I take it that was safe. Yes. Will you wait for her? I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of its creator, dearest friend. Alright. Drink of honor of good friend. Aduh, apa lagi nih? Pasti bukan ini. Apa good friend? Good friend. Bukan yang mana ya? It's mostly for fans movie and used in bukan honor to good friend, bukan ya bentar, bukan apa ya? Piano Man apa? Good friend. Suplek. Anjir, apa ya? This drink does not represent our opinion of bar pianist junior or his associates. Drum cannon, thermometer, bla bla bla. Made punch of water again. Apa ya? Nama orang kah anunya? Anjrot, bingung saya, tolong. Nikah ya nggak tau lah, coba aja dulu. 6 3 1 all age mix here. Maybe I'm being too cryptic, but you should know this once already. She is not wrong. May I ask you something that might be personal? It isn't about my eye, isn't it? No, it's not. Or at least I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. Did you go through the procedure because of a disease or because of the fad? I'd rather not talk about it. My deepest apologies then. It's fine. You seem to know your drinks, Joe. Well, I guess I've read a bit more than the recipe book. Do you like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of a canned beer. But their colors, their story, the way you need to keep them stored, their design. It sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. Oh my god. Not at all. Do you hug them or anything like that? Actually, yeah, I started with my grandpa's collection and have been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I managed, little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody, I don't tend to drink much. I see. Sorry I'm late. Welcome, Urasaimase. Nah, tuh orang yang kehilangan helm.